So yo, and welcome back to AnythingEverything, and in today's video we're going to be talking about FIFA, why I haven't uploaded, and just quickly get a few things off my chest. Now, I struggled with uploads. I've only uploaded like once or twice in the last couple of months, and obviously there was a lot of things going on I had to get sorted out in real life. And not only that, FIFA 19, I hate the game, is trash, and we're going to be talking about that right now, why it's trash. I do expect to upload a lot more consistently, a lot more different content, and some FIFA. Now, probably not FIFA, but Fortnite games in general will definitely be uploaded. But I want to do more stuff that involves me and trying to get like my personality across on the screen. But let's talk about FIFA. Like, why is it trash? It's one of the worst games I've played. This is an esports game that's pay to win. That's one problem wrong with it. You have to pay to compete, and there's no ifs or buts about it. Don't get me wrong, you can have outliers, but if you look at all the pros across the scene or competitive players, they spent between 700 to 2 grand on average, probably, just to compete. In what other esport do you pay to compete? And not only that, literally by next year you have to buy a whole new team and you have to spend that money again. Like, I don't get this argument about you should have to pay for it, and like other esports you have to pay. You don't. Literally, other esports, yeah, you pay for a computer, but that's like Xbox. You pay for an Xbox, you pay for a PS4, you pay for a console, you pay for a controller, you pay for all these things, but you don't have to pay in game to compete. It's stupid. That's one problem. Now, a lot of these problems are going to predate kind of some patches, because obviously the last time I played it, it was 3 months ago. That's how bad I hate this game, and that's why content has been a bit kind of iffy, because I don't really enjoy the game, so I can't really upload. I ain't played it for 3 months, like I said. I don't know how this video is going to come out, what format, what layout I'm going to do. There is no camera and there is no fans, because I really just wanted to get my first video out of the way with, so I feel kind of, yes, I can start uploading again. Let me just get on with it. AI defending, it's just stupid, man. We were talking about an esports game, like, you need AI defending, but the way the AI defending was when I played the game, it was ridiculously overpowered. Like, literally, they're meant to be a skill gap, and you get skill gap in shooting, scoring, dribbling, defending, all this sort of stuff, keeping the ball, and literally AI defending does everything for you. It's just trash. When you have to hold one player and run around, it's ridiculous when AI kind of does most of the job for you. It's ridiculous. Next, how is this an esport game, man? There's so much things wrong with it to call it an esport game. Like, you have to pay, AI does most of the majority for you, it's trash, it's boring to watch. Like, come on, man, there's so many things wrong with this game mode, and like game in general. It's just terrible. They need to sort it out, because it's not esports ready. It'll probably never be esports ready. They need to make it funner to watch, because this game at the moment is trash. How did this game make it through the process? We're in a day and age where games are skyrocketing, price wise they're skyrocketing, and we're getting the worst kind of deal ever, because we're getting less than 100% completed games. This FIFA game's like a 35% completed games, and if you look at it, how many patches they've had to do to sort out issues. Now, this should be sorted out on day one releases. Don't get me wrong, there are going to be always a few issues, but this is ridiculous with how many issues there are. You look at games like Fortnite and Epic Games, they sort out the game every week. They do updates every week, but that's a free game. It's constantly. This game is a 1 year lifespan game, 9 months majority of the time. And they're having to do patches going into Christmas when the game's still not completed. That's why when it's released, it's a 35% completed game, and we're paying this money for it. It's a joke. Like, how did it honestly make it to the market? Like, I want to, like, where are these game changers? Like, what were you doing? What was your job? Like, honestly, like, I see them, like, taking pictures of these YouTubers and these new game changers, and like, yeah, we're going to do this. We've got people testing the game. Well, you lot failed completely. Really badly failed, because this game is the worst FIFA game I've ever played. You need to get a core group of, like, competitive players, casual players, people that know football. You need to get everything combined together, and for me, they just have yes people. Like, they only want to be told that their game's amazing. You need people that's going to really construct and criticize EA in-game development to actually produce a decent game. They're just people to kind of probably throw out a good public image for EA. Looks like they're cooperating with the community. Pace and like just speed in general, just it makes no sense. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I'm literally seeing videos of when I played it. Like I said, this is all when I played it. Obviously, they might have fixed it by now, but like, my whole point is, like, why did this get into the kind of point to where we're playing it? We shouldn't even have to deal with this at the start of the game at all. You can run with Bale and you can run with John Terry, and it'll probably be a millisecond change of speed. It's so dumb. Like, they try to go away from pace, which I like, you know what I mean? But it's not a fact that you have to go away from pace, because football's about pace. You need to buff other things. You need to make it all balanced, and speed was actually non-existent when I played this game. Inconsistent gameplay. Like I said, like, firstly, you go on one day, different game. Go on a second day, different game. Go on another day, different game. Gameplay changes. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's non-responsive, sometimes it is responsive. It's just a different gameplay for every single day. And how can this be called an esports, or even just let alone a game, if you're playing a different game every day? It's ridiculous. Next, if you're going to call this an esport game or a game, how are you meant to get better at the game when you're changing it constantly? Like, it's different to like other games where they don't really change the core mechanics. They change weapons, they change power strengths of certain guns. On FIFA, they literally change the core mechanics near enough like every patch. So it's like you have to learn something new every single time. You can never get better and work on your craft, and you only have a 9-month period to do it in the first place. And obviously everyone knows the first starting period is really hard to kind of get to grips with it, and then until you get your team and you get sorted down. Input lag, another thing. They tried to say that lag wouldn't affect like first time finesse shots, but I received lag at the start of the game, and if you play squad battles, completely different to first time finesse shots on like online, completely different. The timing was different. You have jump spikes, always going to affect the game. I don't know how they can say that it won't affect the game. That's just stupid. Patches make things worse. I don't know what more to say. That you set the patch to make things better, but patches always make the game worse. We had last year where we had probably the biggest skill gap in FIFA. I struggled to defend. I felt like they needed to buff AI defend a tiny bit, but every time they do a patch, it just makes the game worse. I've never seen kind of a positive patch in terms of gameplay. Same thing, different year. That's what it is. That's what FIFA is. It's the same thing. You're buying the same game, just updated squads, and it's always something that's OP and there's something that's not really well. You have it from every year. You have finesse shots, long shots, near posts, double tap, headers. Every year there's a point, and there's like a point of reference where that is the OP thing and everything else lacklusters. No casual modes. This is a game at the end of the day. Like, to get esports, you need to get people that casually play the game as well. You need to get them to enjoy it. And if there's no kind of casual gameplay, how is people meant to enjoy the game casually? You can't. You have to play competitive every game. It's stressful when you have to go on and play FUT Champs every day. That is ridiculous. You should be able to go on, enjoy yourself, and then jump off. You shouldn't have to sweat every single game. Like, that's just not healthy. Ref decisions, like, don't get me wrong, it's a game, so not everything can be spot on, but some of the ref decisions that I've seen is ridiculous. You'll slide tackle, you'll get the ball and you'll take out the player as well, but you've got the ball cleanly and they give a penalty. You can't really be making these decisions in kind of esports. Like, you can't have that, especially when you're getting red cards for dumb stupid shit. Like, I literally went for a bicycle kick and I got red carded for it. Finesse shots, you know what, they're OP as hell. Like, don't get me wrong, you need stuff to be balanced. That's what, at the end of the day, that's the whole thing. Balanced is the key thing to it. You need certain other things to work. This is just ridiculous. First time finesse shots just go in top corner, and they sometimes don't even perfect it. Sometimes they don't even do it and it still goes in. Shot error on one-on-ones. There was a big problem. How did this game even get to that stage when it first got released? Oh my days. I think Matt HD Gamer, he's the one that kind of released the video of the shot first originally, like, and kind of brought it to the attention of the community. What the hell is that? Like, you're literally pulling it on a goal and the shot error is completely wrong and he's got it straight in the goal and it's a one-on-one. How the hell is that missing? Esports, that's bare randomness. Kickoff, same thing every year. Kickoff, defenders are automatically switched off for some dumb reason. You're always going to concede kickoffs. I don't know how they can't nail this down. There's obviously a problem, and it isn't a mental thing. You know what I mean? Like, some of the best players concede to kickoffs. It is not a mental thing. Goalkeeper distribution, like, I'm just listing these things off my head. Like, this is ridiculous. Goalkeeper distribution, when you throw it out to players, you actually put yourself in more trouble, because every time the keeper reacts so slow to making the throw, the other player, the opposition, runs the defender and puts him under pressure instantly. Like, literally, the way you have to take goal kicks now, or not goal kicks, but when they have it in their hands, drop the ball first, then play the pass. It's ridiculous. How can you get under pressure from a flipping distribution from a goal kick? Offsides. If you see the footage on screen that I'm probably going to show you, I remember people kicking it from their goal kick and then offsides wasn't counted. Like, it literally had a one-on-one every time and it was offside. It was a goal kick and they were in our half and it weren't even offside. Free kick layoffs, can't do anything about it. Just literally, you have to do your very best to defend the shot coming in, but you can press LT, LB, RB, get 4-man around the ball, do the running techniques, bang it from far. One of them, it always creates literally a golden chance to score. Pro clubs, nothing got changed. Nothing. Like, EA, you do realise that this is a game. We didn't just pay FIFA Ultimate Team, we pay for the game. You're literally not implementing anything new into these other game modes like Pro Club, and Pro Clubs is a popular game mode in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't get as many as Ultimate Team, but like, it's fun to play with, and I'm sure if you added stuff to it like you have been doing to Ultimate Team, people would enjoy it a lot more. That's the problem, and there needs to be a way to kind of get people easier to kind of access to play with one another. There's no innovative things. Like, there's nothing happening on Pro Clubs. Like, there should be like a little transfer hub, different like leveling up pros, designing kits, badges, like, there should be like a lot more stuff to it. Not the basic kit design. You should be able to customize it fully, customize your own boots, like as you play matches, you earn coins, you can level up your AI pros. There should be just a lot of this stuff going on, like a lot of it. More cups, more competitions, live competitions, so you have to be on at a certain time to play this one. Little Champions League group stages, when the World Cup was around, or Euros, or any international tournament, them sort of stuff. Like, where is everything? Put it in there. Career mode, don't get me wrong, I don't enjoy career mode because obviously, like, when I was playing at a competitive level, it's like AI is really easy to play against. But for people that do like play career mode, you need to do something about it. Like, literally it's the same thing every year. Maybe an added scouting thing, an added little transfer negotiation, but at the end of the day, the core thing for career mode doesn't exist. Where's like maybe like a bit more stuff where you can maybe introduce legends, you can do like a bit more management of the club, that sort of stuff. There should be just a lot more to do. And why not career mode online? That will just buff things up big time. Everyone will enjoy that, whoever plays career mode. Career mode online will be amazing for certain people. Impossible SBCs, like, what's going on? You literally have to spend money on the game to complete SBCs. Like, it's a joke. Like, from where it's like literally like, it's like a pay barrier. Like, I don't know if you've ever played games like World of Warcraft or anything like that, but like there'd always be like, you pay money to get this new kind of character class, and there's a paywall, and you'd always be affected because you wouldn't be able to pay for it. That's what like some SBCs are. They release them first month into the game and expect people to have 1 million coins, and the only people that have that kind of coins is people that spend money on the game. It's ridiculous. Like, who's gonna go and spend 200,000, 150,000 on an SBC when you can barely like get your own team for about 50 to 80k? FUT Rivals, I like the addition. I'm not gonna lie, I like the competitiveness midweek. I do like it, but the FUT Rivals, the amount of games you have to play, well, at the start might have changed now a bit. It doesn't correspond to the rewards. Like, literally you'd probably earn more money or coins in Division 1 last year. The FUT Rivals, I like the addition, just needs a bit more tweaking. Why are fitness cards still in the game? I just don't think they should exist, in my opinion. Like, or literally reduce it, instead of it going down from like 99 to 95 to 91 and you have to do it every 2 games. Like, literally do it like 99, 98, 97, 96 or something like that, because literally like fitness cards are way too expensive. They're like 1,000 coins. 1,000 coins. Literally, you play a game and you have to spend money on a fitness card. That shouldn't be on. You should, when you play games, you should be earning your coins to like kind of spend on your team. Like, at least, or do like 99 to 97, then 95, 93, so you can have a couple more games where you don't need to use fitness card. Tracking stats, like, why is this not a thing on Ultimate Team or even like career mode? I'm not sure if it is on career mode, but like, and Pro Club, to be able to like tracking stats. Like, we only have goals and assists. Why can't we have like clean sheets, maybe like tackle ratio, pass ratio, chances created, that sort of stuff? Like, why can't we have a bit more in-depth analysis, like to catch like pinpoint certain players that are doing really well? And it's just like a interactive fun thing to do. Like, especially like when I play games, I like to look at all the details and stats and like different stuff that makes me intrigued in the game. Like, who's my top goal scorer, who's my top assist, who's my top playmaker, who's my best defender, who makes the most tackles, who wins my most headers, who's got the best tackle percentage, who's got the best save ratio. Matchmaking on FUT Champs, big issue yet again. They said that you're going to be matched up against players that are going to be around your record. Wrong, incorrect. I've seen people with 29-0 play someone that's 19-8. What is going on? Like, literally last year we see leaks coming out all over the place of players colluding to kind of fix matches, like avoid them. Like, I wear this kit, back out if you see this kit, home or away. There's all these kind of strategies, and like, that's why the competitive scene, in my opinion, is so much hated, because there's no transparency. They're all trying to get easier matches. They're all trying to get easier way to get rewards. That's the problem. There's a huge disparity between competitive players and casual players. Like I said earlier, boring to watch. FIFA is one of the most boring games to watch. I sit down and I can watch a Twitch stream of Fortnite non-stop. I can watch other games. I've even watched that Spider-Man game because I'm on Xbox. Yeah. It's kind of a rubbish console now, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I can watch it because I don't have that game, and it's really enjoyable to watch. And like, different games I can watch. FIFA, I don't like watching. It's so boring to watch. Toxic. Like, don't get me wrong. If you look at something like Fortnite's the one you compare it to. I wouldn't say they're the leading esports. There's other esports out there that are bigger, but they're the ones that blew up. They're the ones that's kind of, this is the way you go about it. FIFA's nowhere near an esport. So Fortnite is something that you look towards. How am I going to get there? This is the one you look towards. And FIFA's so far away from it. It's ridiculous. Fortnite's toxic. Yes, in a way. I've played Fortnite though, and I've had a lot of people message me saying, "Oh, you're a good player, GG, you should play sometime." I bet I've got that maybe once in FIFA. Don't get me wrong, I've got a few subscribers that have messaged me like, "Oh, GG, I'm a subscribed to your channel." But other than subscribers, I've literally maybe got one message, "Oh, you're a good player," or 2. Other than that, I get death threats, I get your mum cusses, you're rubbish, all this stuff, abuse non-stop. And between kind of the competitive scene and the casual scene, there's a lot of toxicity. FIFA community managers, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some good good kind of stuff from the FIFA community managers. They are trying to kind of repair EA and the FIFA community scene. They are trying to be a bit more interactive. They're trying to give advice. They're trying to support people, help people, let people know. Basically trying to be a bit more transparent. But I feel bad for them because at the end of the day, they're going to take the flack for EA's kind of misguided. They're just going to be figures. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a general that sends someone out to do something. At the end of the day, it's on the general's orders. Why did I get banned? That's another thing that I've been hating on FIFA forever. Like, I got banned on my account for getting hacked. I got hacked, and even I proved that it wasn't me. It said location, login, Afghanistan. I live in the UK. And it said I logged into Afghanistan, and they said that no, it weren't you that got hacked. You gave away your coins or sold your coins or whatever they were trying to say to me. I got hacked, and literally I lost all my account because of it. And like, why did I get banned? Why can't it be better communication? Especially like me at the time, like I literally grinded so much and they literally banned me. This is what I'm talking about by this company. They need to do a bit more. I don't know, that's like, if you do that to someone, they're gonna forever hate you. Like, they literally put all that time in and they lost it. At the end of the day, I did go back next year and earn a bet, like a good team anyway, but it's not the point. I lost out on all that team and all that time. Be a ref, something so simple that I've wanted forever, which will make just some matches fun, like between your friends. You know, like how you've always wanted to watch maybe a friend and a friend play. Be a ref. I honestly feel like they should do a little silly game mode like Be a Ref. I would love that game. I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to do it. Like where one player's the referee, two players play, they make the decision. Lastly, this game is only alive because of football. Let's be honest. EA Sports is luckily they're sitting on a gold mine because football is a world international sport and it's loved by everyone. They need to make it more like a football game. I like that it's going down the esport route personally. I still think it needs to be casual, but they need to get the balance right. I've always said that they need to pick between esport and casual. Personally, they need to create the skill gap, but there needs to be an excitement for casual players to play and still enjoy it. Like, look at Fortnite. Fortnite is so competitive. You can be such a good player and there's certain stuff to it. Obviously, it's a battle royale. There is RNG, but that's what makes the game so fun, I think. The fact is that you could get a pistol. Playing a FIFA game and then like scoring a finesse shot and then missing the same finesse shot that you've done exactly now isn't fun. It's just inconsistency. You need to create something where you enjoy the game, but it's also a skill gap, because skill gap is the most important thing in esports, right? Hopefully FIFA 2020 is alright, because I will play. I might get it. You know, I did say that this was my last FIFA, but if I feel like it might be good, I might get it and go back to uploading it. For now, this year, you probably won't see that many uploads. I still might do videos on FIFA. I won't lie. Looking back here, I still might do FIFA, because at the end of the day, I can criticize them and praise them and see what's going on for next year, because I know a lot of you do like FIFA. So let me know what your thoughts are on any of the FIFA stuff in the comments below. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Consistent videos will be coming soon. I just wanted to get this first one out here, basically. I literally just needed to get this out of it. Otherwise, I'll be procrastinating for a long time. So I've got it out here. Hopefully, you enjoyed this video. Yeah, leave comments below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Let me know what you think FIFA needs to do to improve. What you want to see from them. Yeah, and literally let me know what content you want to see me going forward, because I would love still to do FIFA and just kind of see what's going on in the FIFA scene, basically, and talk about it. This is AnythingEverything. Learn, change, and entertain.